you know what I'm saying, and speak on other brothers because you don't want to address them to really see the entire matter and accept the entire matter. You hear us say one thing, that the mark of the beast is spiritual, and you run off with that. Well, brother, can we at least show through the precepts why we're saying that? Are you going to allow us to do that? Or are you just going to say that if we teach that the mark of the beast is spiritual, right, that we're all set for damnation and we're going to end up being killed? Because
Shalom. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kaha Kodash. And double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. And as always, I would like to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect around the brother Zion. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to feed the sheep and the lambs of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And this is going to be a response video to this brother, GMS Rebuke the Tempter 2. All right, subscribe to his channel and be edified. I do know this brother. I forgot his name, though. Salakia, brother. If you see this video, put your name in the comment section if you like. I do know this elder brother. So I'm responding to this video on his channel. It's entitled WFI is Destroyed for the Lack of Knowledge about the M.O.T.B. And as you've seen from the opening statement, I don't know this individual's name, but this guy doesn't even sound convincing on what he's teaching, you know. And he basically opened up with a statement saying, if we say that it's spiritual, can you let us go into the precepts to prove your point? And the answer to that is no. You know, you can't go into the precepts to prove your point because it's not in there that it's spiritual. Okay, so you're just gonna make yourself look stupid. You know, when you go into, see, a lot of you guys, what I've noticed is, and I've been saying this over the past week, a lot of you guys do not go into words, man. You just read the Bible in English and you try to make your case. And once you have that state of mind of I'm just gonna read the Bible in English, I'm not gonna go into the Greek, the Hebrew, or the Latin. Once you have that mentality, you're automatically disqualified for breaking down the scriptures, because you're not going to get the correct understanding. Okay, so you can't go into the scriptures and prove that it's spiritual because it's not in there that it's spiritual. All right, so let's play this back.
you rather do a whole damn video, you know what I'm saying, and speak on other.
Oh yeah, and I noticed a lot of you brothers out there, a lot of you camps, you don't like being rebuked. You don't like you don't like when the fire is on your ass. That's what I've noticed. You have a problem with us because we're so I'm gonna brag for a minute. We're so good at defending the gospel, and we're watching, man. Anytime a guy goes off, yeah, we rebuke you, man. That's what we're supposed to do. And a lot of you camps don't like that. Y'all always getting on brothers. Well, we defending the gospel, man. And I notice you don't like when the heat is on your ass concerning this topic. All right, but we're going to continue to teach what's right and what's correct. Let's continue on.
Brothers, because you don't want to address them to really see the entire matter and accept the entire matter. You hear us say one thing, that the mark of the beast is spiritual, and you run off with that. Well, brother, can we at least show through the precepts why we're saying that? Are you going to allow us to do that? Or are you just going to say that if we teach that the mark of the beast is spiritual, right, that we're all set for damnation?
Yeah, because there's only one answer to the question. There's only one answer to the question. What is it? We told you what it is. And we're proving through the Holy Scriptures and through other things, documented facts and articles, that's what it is. That's what the prophecy is. So no, you don't get a chance to go into the scriptures and say why it's spiritual, because it's not. Let's continue on.
And we're going to end up being killed, because that's what these brothers say. That's what this certain camp is saying. Well, that's madness.
Don't say a certain camp. Say Great Millstone. Say GMS. All right. Say GMS.
You wishing death upon your own brother, right? That's doing the work, man. Thus said the Lord, right? Now, it says poor. You have to literally, surgically, have a surgery to have the chip implemented in your right hand and in your forehead. Do you think that Esau is giving out free surgery? If everybody here in America, man, is forced to...
Did you hear that stupid analogy that this guy said? That getting the M.O.T.B is a surgery, and you think everybody's going to get a surgery. As I said in the video I just did, it's not. It literally takes a couple minutes for this to be implemented into your body. It ain't no surgery where they're going to put you under anesthesia and you're going to be out for the count for 3 hours. No, it don't work like that, man. So that's another stupid take this guy has. You think Esau going to give out free surgery? You guys making yourselves look stupid, man. Let's continue on.
Take this chip. Do you know what this place is overly populated? So you're telling me that there's going to be billions and billions of surgeries and procedures that are done where they're going to cut open, right, put the chip in there and sew it back up. Rich or poor, I'm pretty sure they're going to lose a lot of money if they force that on everybody.
Do you see how stupid this guy looks? And we just gonna call a spade a spade. You look stupid, my man. Because you too well, the Most High, first of all, the Most High blocked your pineal gland from receiving the prophecies, man. All right? And like I said, these type of men have to be in their lots. This has to be. Everybody's not gonna get it. Surely the Most High will do nothing but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So this is just a man playing out his lot in the Most High's movie. Now, can he repent and receive it? Yeah, he can. We don't know. We don't know if that's going to happen. Let's continue on. And when I say receive it, I mean receive the prophecy.
Because poor people, right, they're going to charge for these things. Poor people is not going to have the money to get some type of surgery like that. Because you're going to see that this is going into spiritual. Again, I'm not saying that the chip doesn't exist. It exists.
So he's saying because it says rich and poor, that poor people aren't going to be able to receive the M.O.T.B. because it's going to cost money to get it. My man, you ain't making no sense, man. You ain't making no sense, my man. You're completely winging the scriptures, man. Completely winging it. Let's continue on.
I'm not saying that it's not going to be used, right, for control, for population control. But it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. So right now, the mark of the beast right now is spiritual for right now. It's all over the place, man. Because if you don't get your spirit...
Well, show us where it's at. Show us where it's at. If it's all over the place, show us where it's at. You said the M.O.T.B is spiritual. It's all over the place. Show me where I can find it. Because we're telling you what it is. We're not telling you, oh, it's everywhere. No, we're telling you what it is. See, Jake is just winging it, man. They just winging it at this point.
Right, in these last days, you're going to fall victim to when they turn it into a physical mark. But brothers don't understand that, man. And we're going to show through thy precepts. Give me Sirach chapter 27, verse 1. Read all the way to 2. Give me Revelation chapter 18, verse 23.
Sirach chapter 27, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Many have sinned.
Many have what?
Many have sinned.
Right, I'll read that one more time. Many have what?
Many have sinned. For a small matter.
For a small matter. Hold that. Many have sinned for a small matter, including us as Israelites, man. Right? You sin, right, when you sitting there saying that brothers that teach that the mark of the beast is spiritual are going to end up being killed and they're not going to make the kingdom. That's just, you're sinning for a small matter, man. You're being over righteous for a small matter that can be addressed one-on-one by exhorting Matthew 18 and 15, going through thy precepts to see the matter. And guess what? When you do that, man, hey, you still may not agree with each other. But Amos 3 and 3 says, right, can two walk together except they be agreed?
And that's why we don't agree with you. And that's why we're not going to sit down and listen to your stupid take on it being spiritual. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Exactly. So we're not going to listen to your point, man, because you don't have a point. Let's continue on.
Just because your camp teaches that and we teach a different thing, right, that was set up from the beginning, that we weren't supposed to walk together amongst in the same camp, man.
Exactly.
We'll be brought back together once everything is revealed, because Ecclesiastes 8 and 17 says that no man knows everything as far as the works that are done in the Son from the Most High God. So humble yourself.
But that don't mean we don't have 100% truth concerning the scriptures. And because we say we have the humble 100% truth, don't mean that we're not humble. If you out there teaching and you don't know everything about the scriptures, you shouldn't be teaching, because that means you can be confounded. A lot of you guys shouldn't be teaching, man. You just in this because you can be seen of men. You're not really sincere.
Down in this thing, man. GMC Northwest. Humble yourself down. Right?
And I think he meant to say GMS Northwest, because brothers was probably getting on him.
Give me the book of 1 John, chapter 3, start at verse 8. Because another thing these brothers said, right? They contradicted their own self. Right? You brothers contradicted your own self by saying that the mark of the beast, they said that the mark of the beast is physical. Okay, it's the RFDI chip. What? They said that the mark of the beast is not sin. Interesting, right? That's why I'm not including Sakari in this. Right? Because Sakari's not walking around talking about that the mark of the beast is not sin. How is it that the mark of the beast is not sin?
And this is where he's going to play semantics. See, this is what's wrong with Jake. Jake like to play semantics. Listen to him.
Right? When that beast really literally represents Christianity, literally represents white people, literally represents white supremacy. So the mark of the beast is not sin. The RFDI chip is not sin. The mark of the beast is not sin. You're saying that the chip is not sin. If you're saying that the mark of the beast is the damn chip.
And I want to explain something to brothers when we say the mark of the beast is not sin. All right, because we all know, according to the law, as he's going to mention, that we're not supposed to put anything into, cut into your flesh or whatever. OK, when you take the mark of the beast, technically you going off according to the law. Yeah, because you're not supposed to cut into your flesh. OK, but he's playing semantics, saying that, oh, y'all saying that is not sin. It is a sin to take it. But the actual MARK is the chip. OK, it's not sin as if, oh, well, you ate pork, so you got the mark of the beast. It's not sin as if you commit adultery, so that means you got the mark of the beast. That's what we mean when we say it's not sin. OK, what is the actual mark? It's the C-hip. That's what we mean. So stop playing semantics, man. And that's what's wrong with Jake. They like to play semantics and try to make themselves seem smart. And they like to play with words, man. That's what we mean when we say it's not sin. Don't act stupid, man.
And that's it and nothing else. You're contradicting yourself. No, you're teaching that you can take the chip. If you're saying the mark of the beast is not sin. Bring this out. 1 John 3 and 8.
1 John 3, verse 8.
Bring it out.
He that committeth sin is of the devil.
Read that again.
He that committeth sin is of the devil.
He that committed sin is of the devil. If the so-called white man puts a gun to any of you brothers' face, are y'all going to sit there and take the damn chip? Brother's kind of quiet on that. I'm going to speak up for myself. You're going to have to kill me, man. Right? Because that is sin. Right? Because what does the law say? Right? In Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28. That we are not to imprint any type of marks upon us, man.
So if you're not going to take it, what's wrong? What's wrong with actually saying that it's physical and that is the C-hip? What's wrong with that? You see how Jake is, man? Jake just prideful at the end of the day, man. They just prideful at the end of the day, and pride go off before destruction. We know what the scriptures say, right? And I'm gonna leave it there, man. I just wanted to bring those points up. Lord willing, this is edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahshai Bashim Kakadash Barakatah. Shalom.